You've seen them at county fairs, those phony computers that analyze your handwriting. But the science of graphology is much more than a county fair gag. Our midday guest has written a book, Handwriting Analysis, putting it to work for you. And our guest and the author is Andrea McNichol. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
This stuff really works.
Yes, it really works.
Does it work the same out of a computer that you would run into at a county fair?
Well, it doesn't work the same simply because a computer can't possibly program enough traits. I mean, each person's different, so there couldn't possibly be enough components. Some are good on a very superficial level, and some are getting more sophisticated, but some are okay.
Okay, you say you can put it to work for you. How can you put it to work for you?
One of the best ways that I know that graphology can be used by the lay public, so to speak, is discernment of drugs or alcohol in the handwriting, which the book clearly shows you how to do. And I can't tell you how many instances in life that would be useful. For example, would you have a babysitter in your home knowing that they were high? Would you get in the car with someone knowing that they could not manipulate a pen sufficiently to write their own name?
We have some examples of some things that you have in your book. Here we go. Could you tell us why you have these as examples?
Yes, these are two Ronald Reagan signatures, and the purpose here is to show you the one on the bottom is where after he was shot, and it looks like the signature was shot. He could hardly write. The smoothness was gone, which shows you that your handwriting is partially physiological. It's psychological, intellectual, and physiological.
Was this months and years after he was shot, or right after?
No, this was in the hospital.
But that makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
That, physiological.
Graphology makes sense.
Right.
Exactly. These are 4 Nixon signatures. The upper left is where he took office, and notice how tall the letters are, which are indicative of pride. It's very much like body language. To the right is a year later, where the letters are starting to fall. The lower left is where Watergate is now in full swing, and you can see the signature deteriorating. These are on public documents.
On the other hand, a president would sign his name maybe 100 times a day. I don't know, but you would expect to see a lot of different kinds of signatures, wouldn't you?
Right, these were all 4 public documents, so they were meant to be seen by other people. They were on similar type documents. The whole year where he resigned, they were disintegrated like that. This is the Zodiac's writing, one of the authentic Zodiac letters, which is very prominent here in the Bay Area. He was never caught, and one of the pronounced things about him is what we call loss of hand control movement to the right on the letter D's, which, so if you ever see this, you'll know that you're in trouble. This is, typical of what a forensic graphologist does, is look at death threats or things like this and decide what type of people are they legitimate, is this really the Zodiac's writing?
You have worked with law enforcement agencies and various agencies before doing this kind of work?
Yes, this is exactly what we do.
What's the key? You say, so you're looking for a liar, for instance. Can you tell just by...
This is Charles Manson's writing here, and he wrote this in one sitting. He just turns the paper upside down. It looks crazy. It looks bizarre. We only analyze handwriting that was meant to be read by someone else.
I have noticed, even with my handwriting, that on various days it will change and look somewhat different. Does that mean my personality changes from day to day? I mean, how do you use that, and what do you use as a basis?
Right, that's your mood. Everybody's moods change, and that proves that handwriting is reflecting how you are feeling, what state of mind you are in, what state of mind how you're feeling, and how your body is. So anytime anything changes, your handwriting is going to change, and it's those changes that we use in crime solving.
You also look at doodles too, right? Just
Yes.
to write little
Anything you leave a mark graphically, we can analyze.
Okay, Andrea McNichol, thanks for being here with us. Interesting.
And Steve Raleigh will be back to analyze that weather for us when we come back.